What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is TD Venom Defender here, and I'm back here with another live stream. You have read that title. So, in today's live stream, I'll be exposing Kadeem the King. You heard it right here, folks. Today, I'm gonna go on ahead and expose Kadeem the King. So, the one thing that I want to say right here, right now, is this. Let me go on ahead and get the party started. Okay, so just give me 1 second so that way I can try to activate my live chat. So just give me 1 second so that way I can make sure that I activate it. Okay, there we go. That should be able to do the trick. Okay, so now I'm starting to see some comments in the live chat. Okay, so let me go on ahead and see who is in the live chat right here, right now. We've got Sonia, the scene girl. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Sonia. So the one thing that I want to say in regards to you is hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, but hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that's the one thing that I want to say. So all I can really say as of right now is this is going to be a pretty interesting live stream because you could say that I have a lot to say in regards to, what I've actually witnessed today. So I will go on ahead and say my piece on this. Okay, so let me see if I can try to get to your comments in a bit. Okay, so I do see a comment. Let me go on ahead and see what you are going to be saying, Sonia, or what I believe what you're going to be saying. I was busy shopping with mom and dad. Oh, okay then. All I can really say as of right now, Sonia, is I could definitely understand where you're actually coming from. That you have been shopping with your mom and dad. So all I can really say as of right now is this is going to be, pretty important for me to talk about. So hopefully, Sonia, that you are watching this because, this is something that I have to be talking about because, you could say that this was just brought to my attention and I will be saying my piece on this. But first things first, let me see if I can try to, you know, check out more of these comments really quick. So, and I do happen to see some new people, but I want to go on ahead and see if I can get to Sonia's comment really quick. Okay, so just give me 1 second. Okay, let me go on ahead and see what Sonia is going to be saying, or I believe what she's going to be saying. This better be good because I've been ignoring Kadeem all damn day. Okay, so one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Sonia, is this is gonna be good because you could say that this dude, this goofball, had the nerve to be making a quote unquote diss on me. And keep this in mind, it wasn't exactly like a live stream, but rather a YouTube short. I'm not gonna be like responding to it, but most likely I will leave a link to it because you know, his so-called diss on me, it was just like laughable. In other words, it was just beyond pathetic. Like it honestly was. I mean, that's just how stupid this guy is. Okay, let me see if I can try to get to some new people really quick. Okay, so let me go on ahead and see who is going to be in the live chat right here, right now. Hey, Daniel D, what's up, man? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Daniel T. So the one thing that I want to say in regards to you is hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, but hopefully that you are having a good day so far. Okay, so the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Daniel Z, is I'm pretty sure that you want to talk about like fast food restaurants, but I don't think today is actually the best day to do that because this is going to be you could say a serious stream. But if you want to continue to be saying, or yeah, if you actually want to try to be continuing to be saying, fast food restaurants, then you're more than welcome to actually do that. But at the same time, Daniel Z, this is going to be a pretty serious stream though, but nothing too serious. If that makes any sense, if that makes any sense to you. Okay, let me go on ahead and see what Daniel D is going to be saying, or I believe what he's going to be saying. I'm getting Taco Bell. Well, all I can really say as of right now, Daniel Z, is you could continue to be talking about like, fast food restaurants. I mean, I know you have been doing that in the past, but at the same time, Daniel Z, let's try not to go off topic. I can understand if you want to try to make these live streams, enjoyable to watch, but I would appreciate it like if you don't, try to not bring up, too many fast food restaurants. I don't know. But at the same time, I think you should be, save that topic for like when I actually try to do like other streams, such as mostly open forums and stuff like that. So hopefully you can understand where I'm coming from, Daniel Z. So hopefully you can try to save that fast food restaurant idea some other time. But this is just coming from me though. Okay, let me go on ahead and see who is going to be in the live chat right here, right now. We've got BKTV official. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, BKTV official. So the one thing that I want to say in regards to you is hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, but hopefully that you are having a good day so far. But anyways, BKTV official, since you're actually here in the live chat, you could say that a certain scamming princess had the nerve to be starting shit with me. And in all honesty, am I surprised about any of this? No, I'm actually not surprised because, you could say that this dude just has a habit of trying to start drama with people, or rather, trying to start shit with people. And am I honestly surprised about any of this? No, I'm actually am not. Okay, let me see what Sonia is gonna be saying, or what I believe what she's gonna be saying. The dude is like a freaking 5-year-old. Like, dude, act your age for once. You're 26 years old. Grow up, dude. Quit acting like a damn 3-year-old. All I can really say as of right now, Sonia, is knowing Kadeem, he's not going to be acting his age, and that is just a bit unfortunate that he's not going to be doing that whatsoever. I mean, even if we try to tell him about his behavior, it's like he's the type of person that he's not going to listen. That's just how stupid this dude is. Like, I'm going to say it how it is, like straight up. But I'm going to go on ahead and see if I can get to some other comments really quick in the live chat because this is going to be important. Okay, so just give me 1 second. Okay, I happen to see a new comment, and I do believe it's from BKTV official. Okay, so let me go on ahead and see what BKTV official is going to be saying, or what I believe he's going to be saying. Kadeem is a gossip queen. All I can really say as of right now, BKTV official, is that is actually pretty funny of what you actually just said. I mean, this is what he's known to be doing, and am I surprised about any of this, like of what he's actually doing? No, I'm actually not even surprised at all. And he needs to fully understand that his whole credibility, it's like nobody is going to be listening to him because he's the type of person that likes, actually scratch that, he just loves to start shit with people. And in all honesty, like, are we surprised about, you know, are we actually surprised about that? No, we're actually not surprised. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to the people in the live chat. Okay, so let me see if I can try to get to some new people. Okay, so just give me 1 second. Okay, so let me see. This person is trying to tell me, what did Kadeem do this time? Well, all I can really say as of right now is he actually had the nerve to try to make a quote unquote diss on me, which, keep in mind, his so called disses, like in general, they are nothing but fifth grade insults at best. And it's like 50% of the time, you can barely understand what he's actually saying. So that's pretty much what I gotta say. So what I'm actually doing is I'm actually going to be calling out his actions, and if he can't handle that, then that is his problem, not mine. Okay, so give me 1 second really quick because I want to see if I can get to some, new people really quick. Okay, so let me go on ahead and see who is going to be in live chat, or I believe who is going to be in the live chat. We've got Olivia Lacey, aka Livy. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Livy. So the one thing that I want to say in regards to you is hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, but hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to you. Okay, so let me see if I can try to get to some other comments really quick. So that's the one thing that I want to say. Oh, and by the way, there are, I might consider playing some voice clips. I mean, it's not like a guarantee though, but one thing that I am going to be showing though is, his so-called community posts about me. So that's the one thing that I am going to be, doing, of course. Okay, let me see if I can try to get to another comment really quick. Let me see what Sonia is going to be saying or what I believe she's going to be saying. This is why I'm glad I'm minding my own business and I'm just chilling, listening to my music. I honestly don't blame you, Sonia. I mean, one thing that I want to say in regards to you is just keep on doing your own thing because, you're just actually, listening to music. I mean, it may not be like every day though, but the one thing that I want to say in regards to you is just keep on doing your own thing because, for the most part, myself and you, of course, Sonia, we're just doing our own thing for the most part. And if people like Kadeem cannot understand that, all I can really say as of right now is eventually he's going to become a lost cause. Well, eventually he will become a full lost cause. But let me go on ahead and see what Livy is going to be saying. Give me 1 second. Okay, let me see what she is going to be saying. I never liked Kadeem. All I can really say as of right now, Livy, is I honestly don't blame you that you never even liked this guy since day one, I guess. I don't know. Give me 1 second really quick because there is something that I am going to be, checking out though. Okay, so to the people in the live chat, you could say that I might play like at least one or two voice clips. And keep in mind, it's been a while since I've actually used these voice clips, but I'm only going to use them for context purposes though. So I will get to the comments in just a bit, but first things first, I will be playing, this voice clip. Give me 1 second. So keep this in mind. I'm only going to be saying this for context purposes. Alrighty then. So this is what I personally think of Kadeem the King. Okay, here it is.
Punk ass bitch.
Okay, there we go. So I'm not quite sure if you people have actually heard of that, but yeah, it was just a voice clip of what I actually, just played just now. But I'm gonna go on ahead and see if I can get to some other comments really quick. So I do apologize if I happen to miss some comments, but at the same time, I just want to go on ahead and just get my points across. And I guess you could say in a little while, I'm gonna see if I could try to get the community post ready, but I want to see if I can get to people in the live chat before I actually get started with this because what Kadeem is actually doing, especially in my own community, is not even all that fantastic. It honestly isn't. Okay, let me go on ahead and see if I can get to Sonia's next comment really quick. So just give me 1 second. Okay, let me go on ahead and see. Wait, hold on. I'll be back really quick. Okay, I'm back. So I do apologize for that 5 minute delay, but let's try to get back to business here. Okay, let me see if I can get back to the live chat. And I'm pretty sure there have been a lot of people that were trying to, say their piece in the live chat. Okay, so just give me 1 second really quick because I just want people to be saying their piece in the live chat though. So just give me 1 second because I want to make sure that I don't lose my place really quick. Okay. So I have to thank you people for actually trying to be waiting patiently because I actually just do want to say my piece on this. Okay, so let me see if I can get to more of these comments. Okay, now I should be able to find the right one. Okay, let me see what Sonia is going to be saying or what I believe what she's going to be saying. Kadeem talks in gibberish. I can honestly agree where you're coming from, Sonia. It's like the majority of the time, it's like he just likes to be speaking gibberish. As a matter of fact, he enjoys it. And it's like I can barely understand, this dude's English. I mean, that's just how horrible his English actually is. So that's the one thing that I want to say. It's like that's the best way I can actually describe it, like straight up. But let me see if I can get to some other comments really quick. So just give me 1 second. I want to see if I can get to some other comments. Okay, so I happen to see another comment. So let me see what this person is going to be saying or what I believe what this person is going to be saying. Kadeem seems like a drama lover. I have to agree where you're coming from because all I can really say as of right now is what you're actually saying as of right now. It's actually pretty true. Is he most likely is a drama lover because, well, what can I say? It's like the majority of his content is about drama. It's like this. He will be making content and then the very next minute he'll just get rid of it. It's like, why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But regardless, I'm gonna see if I can try to get to some other comments really quick in the live chat. Okay, let's see what some other people are gonna be saying. Okay, let me see what Sonia is gonna be saying or what I believe that she's gonna be saying. More like a drama whore. Yep, I can honestly agree where you're coming from, Sonya, because that is what he's known to be doing. It's like, does he actually want to be like this for the rest of his life? Well, apparently he does, which keep in mind, that does not surprise me, not even the slightest. Like, it honestly isn't. But what can I say? All I can really say as of right now is nothing about this is just, surprising to me. It really isn't. But let me see if I can also try to get to some, you know, other comments really quick. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can try to get to Livy's comment. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I happen to see it. Let me see what Livy is gonna be saying in just a bit. Okay, so let me see what Livy is gonna be saying or what I believe she's gonna be saying. Kadeem also made a dissing video about you, like, bruh. Yep, all I can really say as of right now, Livy, is I'm fully aware, and nothing about that is like surprising. Well, keep this in mind. Yes, it is a dissing video, but more or less it's just a dissing short. Which keep in mind, I can't even take it all that serious. Like, it's just laughable at this point. Like, it honestly, it's just straight up laughable. So all I can really say as of right now is it's not really surprising to me. Yeah, it's not really surprising to me. Like it honestly isn't. But let me see if I can also try to get to some other comments really quick. So just give me, 1 second really quick. Okay, let me see what this person is going to be saying or what I believe what this person is going to be saying. Kadeem needs to leave the internet forever. I have to agree where you're coming from because it's it's for the best, most likely for the best because what can I say? There is literally nothing redeemable about Kadeem the King. Or it's like what some other people would like to call him, Kadeem the Queen, or well, I like this one better, Kadeem the scamming prince, because that is what he should be known for. So that's the one thing that I want to say. I mean, that's just how stupid this dude is. So I can't take him seriously, and neither could people in the live chat because his content is just it's just unwatchable. Okay, let's see what this person is going to be saying or what I believe what the person is going to be saying. Robert, I heard Larry called you Robert Horrendous on Zach's stream recently. Ha ha ha. Yeah, most likely I have heard about that, and I'm not even surprised about that either because, what kind of a name is that? It's like, please explain to me. It's like, is that supposed to, like, get me to be frightened or something like that? Well, if this seems to be the case, then it failed because, that type of name is just laughable. But I'm not gonna really get into, on that individual. You know what? I'm gonna say this one time. Yes, you could say Larry, and he ain't no Batman fan. He's a gay man fan. So let me see if I can try to get to some other comments really quick. Okay, let me see what BK TV official going to be saying, or what I believe he's going to be saying. Kadeem is Lil Bill. I could honestly agree where you're coming from, BKT official, because that should be able to suit him in a way. Like it definitely does suit him. All right, then. So, to the people in the live chat, I think it's finally time for me to get on with the community post really quick. So, I will, get to it in just a bit. But I think most likely I'll check out like at least one more comment, and then after this, I'm gonna go on ahead and check out the community post. So, once you people actually see it, it's just gonna be like straight up laughable, like it honestly is. Okay, let me see if I can, get to some other people really quick. Okay, so let me go on ahead and see what Sonny the Sing Girl is going to be saying right here, right now. Facts. Yep, that is the one thing we can definitely agree on something, Sonia. Okay, so let me see if I could try to get the, community posts up and ready because, you know, all I can really say right now is once you people actually seen this community post, it's just going to be straight up cringe. I'm not going to be playing this short because, for me personally, it'll be just a waste of time. Okay, let me go on ahead and see if I can try to get to the community post, and I will try to get to some more comments in the in the live chat. Okay, so just give me 1 second, and hopefully this should be able to do the trick. Okay, so now I should be able to, find it, no problem. Okay, so here we go. This should be, the community post. So as you people can actually see right now is this is just straight up laughable at this point. And not to mention, if you actually look really closely, it's just straight up laughable. And he has like pretty low viewership. And the best way that I can describe this is there is a reason why certain people want nothing to do with Kadeem anymore. Let me see if I can try to zoom into that. Give me 1 second really quick. Okay, so I just zoomed into it. So I'm not quite sure if people can actually see that, like very clearly, but this is how, the best that I can actually do. So hopefully that you people are able to actually see that community post because, this is just straight up laughable. But anyways, I think I've already seen enough of this cringe. So let me see if I could try to stop sharing. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can stop sharing right now. So if you people have actually seen that community post, then all I gotta say as of right now is I can't even take it all that seriously. I honestly can't. But I'm gonna see if I can try to get to some other comments really quick. So, anyways, that's pretty much that all I wanted to show you people in the live chat. So I don't think there's not really else to talk about, but I'm gonna see if I can also try to get to some other comments before, I'm gonna be, saying what I need to be saying. Alrighty then, so just give me 1 second and I will get to some other comments really quick in just a bit. Okay, so hopefully that you people can understand where I'm actually coming from, but let me see if I can also try to get to some, new comments. Okay, let me see what the person is gonna be saying, or I believe what the person is gonna be saying. Who is worse to you, Larry or Kadeem? Okay, so to answer your question, this is the one thing that I want to say right here, right now. I would say both of them are exactly worse at best because knowing these two, they are known to be causing drama in this community that I'm actually in right now. And we had enough of them. Like, for real, I'm gonna tell you straight up that, yeah, I'm gonna tell you straight up that we have had enough of these two. But knowing these two, they're gonna just still cause drama and do whatever they want, and without thinking about any consequences that that they'll be facing. So that's the one thing that I want to say. But let me see if I can try to get to some other comments. Give me 1 second. Alrighty then. Okay, let me see what Sonia is gonna be saying right here, right now. Kadeem is way worse. I can agree where you're coming from, Sonia, to a certain extent, but in my own personal opinion, he is just as worse as Larry. Both of them are. Because all I can really say as of right now is both of them are known to be causing drama. And are they going to stop at any time? No, they're not. And if they keep on causing drama, I will keep calling out their actions. And if they don't like it, then that's going to be their own downfall. So all I can really say as of right now is, at this point, eventually they're gonna be lost causes, like they actually are. But let me see if I can get to some other comments really quick. So just give me 1 second. Okay, let me see what BK TV official is gonna be saying, or what I believe he's gonna be saying. Both are gossip kings. Tutti fruity, dick in the booty. All I can really say as of right now is that is got to be the most funniest comment I have ever checked out. BKTV official. I mean, I'm not sure how are you known for, roasting people like that, but regardless, I could definitely understand where you're coming from because this is just absolutely funny as of right now. Like it honestly is. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, but let me see if I can try to get to some other comments. So give me 1 second because I want to go on ahead and see if I can try to get to some other comments. Okay, let me see what Libby's going to be saying or what I believe she's going to be saying. As a matter of fact, Libby, all I can really say as of right now is that name, Robert Horrendous, that is just straight up laughable. It's like stupid as of right now. But let me see if I can try to get to some other comments really quick. So let me just check this out really quick. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I've already got the majority, of, you know, all I can really say as of right now is hopefully that I've already got the majority, of the comments in the live chat. But if I happen to miss some, then whoops, my bad. I do apologize. But at the same time, I don't want to try to go off topic at hand. So, but hopefully that you people were able to check out that community post. So, anyways, I'm gonna try to keep this live stream going for a bit, and then after this, most likely I'm gonna go on ahead and just, just say, I guess you could say my final piece. But if there is any like final comments, go on ahead and just say whatever that you need to be saying because, I don't think there's not really more for me to be saying. Yep. But hopefully you people can understand where I'm coming from. But if you actually try to check out, that so-called YouTube short about me, then it's just straight up laughable. Like it honestly is just straight up laughable. But I'm gonna see if I can try to get to some, other people's comments really quick. But if not, then I guess I don't think I really have anything else to be saying though. Anyways, I don't want to try to get off topic at him, but this is just me like calling out Kadeem's actions. Like I was just exposing him. So this is the best way I can see it. If he wants to quote unquote diss me, how about this? How about I expose him? So all I can really say as of right now is fair is fair. That's the best way that I can actually see it. But I'm pretty sure that you people can actually agree where I'm actually coming from, to the people in the live chat. So thankfully I've already said, of what I needed to say. But I'm gonna see if I can try to get to some, wait, hold on just a second. Is it just me or am I actually seeing some new people in the live chat? Okay, I'm gonna see if I can try to get to some of you new people in the live chat because I'm actually noticing that, some new people are making an appearance, which I do appreciate. But let me go on ahead and see, if there's gonna be some new people. Okay, let me see who's gonna be in my live chat, or I believe who's gonna be in my live chat. We've got Saya. How's it going? Okay, this is what you're saying right now. Salute. All I can really say is of right now, Saya, is salute to you too. So since you're actually here as of right now, Saya, I'm pretty sure you missed the majority of this live stream. So long story short, Kadeem is trying to start drama with me. And I've actually have shown a community post. And if you actually did see, his community post, it's laughable. But if you actually check out more of his so-called YouTube short, all I gotta say as of right now, it's just straight up dumb. Like it honestly is. Because all I can really say as of right now is I can't even take him all that serious. I just honestly can't. So that's the one thing that I want to be saying. Okay, so to some of the to some people in the live chat, I don't want to go off topic. I really don't. I mean, I'm not too worried about Discord because I want to focus more on this topic. So at the same time, I don't want to worry too much about them. I honestly don't because I want to worry about this topic. So to some people in the live chat, hopefully you can understand where I'm coming from because I don't want to go off topic. I honestly don't. Because this is a topic that I actually want to talk about. So hopefully to some people in the live chat, hopefully you can understand where I'm coming from because it's best if we stick with this topic. I'm not too worried about Discord. I'm just not. But anyways, I want to see if there's gonna be some new people who will happen to make an appearance in the live chat. Just give me 1 second because I want to make sure really quick. Okay. But anyways, I think most likely I will be able to, I guess you could say, play at least one more voice clip, and then after this, I don't think I really have anything else that I want to say as of right now because I think most likely I've already said my piece, and I don't think I need to go, any further with this topic. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to the people in the live chat. Yep. But give me 1 second really quick because I just want to go on ahead and make sure if there's gonna be something, Okay. So far, I'm not really seeing anything all that new in the live chat. But the one thing that I want to say as of right now is hopefully that you people can understand where I'm actually coming from. So that's the one thing that I want to be saying. Okay, I think some people are trying to DM me right now, but just give me 1 second because I just want to go on ahead and just make sure what people have been DMing me right now. So, anyways, pretty much I've already said what I need to be saying in regards to, what I had to say in this live stream. So, I don't think I really have anything else that I need to be talking about. Yep. Okay, so just give me 1 second because most likely I want to get to some new people really quick. But yeah. Okay, so I'm starting to see some new people, which I will get to in just a second. Okay, so let me go on ahead and see who is in the live chat, or I believe who's going to be in the live chat right here, right now. We've got Killer Cyber Slayer 99. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Killer Cyber Slayer 99. So the one thing that I want to say in regards to you is hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, but hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that's the one thing that I want to say in regards to you. So hopefully that you are enjoying, or what I meant to say rather is I'm pretty sure that you missed the majority of this live stream, Killer Cyber Slayer 99. So the one thing that I want to say as of right now is so long story short, Kadeem is trying to start drama with me, which I'm not even surprised of what he's actually doing. Like seriously, nothing about this is actually surprising. So that's one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Killer Cyber Slayer 99. So give me 1 second because I want to go on ahead and see if there's going to be something new that's been going on. Just give me 1 second. Okay. So let me see if I can try to, get the voice clip ready. And keep this in mind, this will be most likely, the final one or last one, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, last one or final one. And then that's pretty much all I have to say. Yep. So you could say that I've already said my piece on this. Well, I got to say my final piece before, yeah. But anyways, since you're actually here right now, Killer Cyber Slayer 99, is there anything that you want to say in regards to this whole situation? I mean, I would have had the chance to try to invite some people, but at the same time, I'm not gonna keep this, live stream all that long. So yeah, so I'm pretty sure that I've already got the majority of your people's comments, but if I happen to miss some, then I do apologize. It's like, whoops, my bad. But anyways, let me see if I could try to get the voice clip ready. And then after this, I don't think there's not really more for me to say though, because, I've already shown, yeah, I've already like, shown you people about the community posts. So I don't think there's not really else to be, I don't think there's like, I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Okay, so give me 1 second, and most likely I'm gonna see if I can try to play the voice clip. So just give me 1 second. Okay, here it is.
Man, get fucked.
Okay, so hopefully that you people can actually hear that voice clip, whatever you want to call it. And if there was some, how do I say this? Some background noise, then I'm not too worried about it. I'm not gonna worry too much about like the background and stuff like that. So that's the one thing that I want to be saying though. But anyways, I think it's but hopefully that you people happen to be enjoying that voice clip because I can say in my own opinion it was pretty funny. But anyways, is there going to be any final comments? Because I don't think there's not really more for me to say, and most likely I'm going to be ending it in a bit because I've already said what I needed to say. So all I can really say as of right now in regards to Kadeem the King is he's an idiot. I'm not going to like him. I'm not going to make peace with him. And if he tries to start drama in this community or tries to get members involved into his so-called battle with TD Venom, I will be calling out his actions. Like, I'm going to just keep on doing it until he stops. But knowing Kadeem, he's not going to do that because he wants to keep the drama going. And all I can really say as of right now is if he tries to literally, like literally, try to have anyone in my community, like the members, if he tries to get any of the members involved, from this community, I'm not going to be happy, not even the slightest. Like, I am really not going to be happy whatsoever. Because for me personally, I'm just going to keep calling out his actions. And if he can't handle that, then that's going to be his own problem, not mine. But I'm going to see if I can check out some final comments really quick because I am going to be ending this live stream in a bit. So I'm just going to go on ahead and just wait patiently just to make sure if there's going to be some, final comments really quick. So just give me 1 second and I'll be able to check this out for myself. So hopefully that you people can understand where I'm actually coming from. So, anyways, I guess you could say that this has been my live stream of me exposing Kadeem the King. I had to just did whatever that I needed to do. Playing those voice clips and that community post. Yep. But this is how I actually see things. If he tries to make you could say a response to me like another one, then I don't think I'm going to be bothering him all that much because I've already said my piece, and members in this community have brought this to my attention, so I have to say my piece on this. But at the same time, I'm only going to be showing the community post, but not the actual short, YouTube short. Yes, from YouTube, because if I'm going to say it how it is, if I'm going to be like, yeah, if I'm going to say it how it is, it's just straight up garbage. Plus, it's also filled with gibberish. Like, that's just how pathetic the YouTube short is. Like, I can't even take them all that serious. It's like 50% of the time, you can barely understand what Kadeem is actually saying. And it's like, dude, can't you at least speak proper English? Well, apparently he can't because he's a goofball. The way I see it, he is just a straight up goofball. So I can't even take him all that serious. I honestly cannot even do that whatsoever. So that's the one thing that I want to say. But if you people in the live chat want to say your piece, then go for it. But I do apologize if I happen to miss some, you know, comments, but I just had to get this off my chest because, this is, important. So that's the one thing that I want to say. Wait, hold on 1 second. Am I seeing what I think am I seeing? Give me 1 second. I want to check out my live chat really quick. Okay, so I do believe you're trying to tell me something in the live chat, BKT official. But what does this word actually mean? I mean, I'm not quite sure if that's actually a word, BKT official, but I'm not quite sure that's even a word. But if it's just a typo, then I can understand where you're coming from. But if you can try to elaborate of what you're trying to say, then I don't even know. I'm not quite sure what these comments actually mean though, but yeah. But anyways, is there going to be any final comments because I'm about to end this live stream. So most likely I've already said what I needed to say. So yeah. And all I can really say right now is this. If Kadeem really has, that much of an issue with me, how about do something about it? Why don't you actually try to confront me in my own streamer panel? I think one time I may have allowed that to happen, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. But at the same time, though, I'm not quite sure when it will happen, but it will. So that's the one thing that I want to say. So just give me 1 second really quick because I want to go on ahead and see if I can get to some other comments really quick. Okay. So just give me 1 second. Okay, so just give me 1 second. Okay, so I can see that there's a new person in the live chat. Okay, so this person's trying to tell me I dropped a new video today. Oh, okay, then all I can really say as of right now is if this seems to be the case, then most likely I'll be able to check out your video. But I do appreciate that you're actually, you're in my live chat. Yep. But at the same time, since you're actually here right now, so I'm gonna say this right here, right now. So long story short, Kadeem the King, is trying to start drama, or should I say, trying to start shit with me. But all I can really say as of right now is he can say whatever that he wants to say about me, because all I can really say as of right now is this is just straight up laughable. Like it honestly is. But I I would do these live streams, but only when it's absolutely necessary. So that's the one thing that I want to say. Yep. So I don't like to be doing these types of live streams, but I'll only do it when it's absolutely necessary for me to be doing. But other than that, I just want to focus more on some regular live streams, more specifically, just regular ones. Because for the most part, that's actually what I want to do, especially with open forms and stuff like that. And I might possibility just try to bring back some, chill streams, with like the background music and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that you people would actually be enjoying that. But I think for the most part, I'm focusing on open forms, if anything. So that's the one thing that I want to say going forward. Yep. But one thing that is for certain though is, if Kadeem happens to make another response, then, you know, I'm not even gonna bother with it, because at this point, Kadeem is just proving my point as of right now. And if he has, you know, a big problem with me, he can actually try to confront me in my own streamer panel. It's like I can set something up, and he could, try to attempt to quote unquote diss me on my own live stream. Which, by the way, if he tries to be doing that, most likely is gonna fail miserably, because the problem with Kadeem is any streamer panel that he goes to, 50% of the time, you can barely understand what that goofball is saying. And not only that, but one thing that I have witnessed is he likes to go on other people's StreamYards trying to make it about him, and not only that, but trying to cause drama. It's like that is one thing that I am not going to tolerate whatsoever. Like, as a leader in this community, that is something that I am not going to tolerate whatsoever. So that's the one thing that I want to be saying going forward. Yep. So to the people in the live chat, hopefully you can understand where I'm actually coming from, because I'm actually, what I'm actually doing right now is trying to make some valid points. As a matter of fact, what I'm saying is valid points, because I'm pretty sure that some people in the live chat can even say their own piece on this. I think some people in the live chat have actually witnessed that Kadeem has actually tried to start drama, or should I say, starting shit with people and other people's, StreamYard streams, you could say. I mean, there is evidence, like there actually is. But I'm gonna see if I can get to some comments really quick, because I am gonna be ending this in a bit. Okay, so just give me 1 second, so that way I can make sure if people can actually just say whatever that they want to say, because I am going to be ending this in a bit. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to put this in the live chat really quick. So to the people in the live chat, here it is. So yep. So I think it's finally time for me to end this live stream in a bit, because I don't think there's not really more for me to say though. So that's one thing that I want to say. So to the new people that happen to be missing this live stream, I would recommend watching, what you actually miss, so that way you can get a better understanding. But the way I see it, I was able to, for the first part, play one voice clip, then I showed a community post, and then another part I had to play another voice clip. So that's the one thing that I want to say. Wait, hold on. Is it just me, or is Sonya trying to roast Kadeem in my own live chat? Give me 1 second, because if this is the case, I gotta check it out. Let me see what Sonya is gonna be saying, or what I believe she's gonna be saying. All Kadeem does is bitch, bitch, bitch. Like, dude, stop bitching about us. All I can really say as of right now, Sonia, is that is got to be the most hilarious comment I have ever checked out. Like, I'm gonna say it how it is as of right now because what you're actually saying as of right now is pretty funny at this point. Like, it honestly is. So yeah. And by the way, if Kadeem tries to check out this live stream or tries to see that, people are roasting him in my live chat, then he has no one to blame but himself. And this is one of the reasons why I just, really like my live chat. As a matter of fact, almost loving it because, my live chat, it's not gonna hesitate to roast Kadeem and other people like Larry as well. Yeah, but all I can really say as of right now is I'm just, enjoying of all I can really say right now is this. I'm actually just enjoying that, to the people in the live chat, they're actually just roasting Kadeem left and right. Yep. So, anyways, all I can really say as of right now is pretty much I've already said what I needed to be saying though. So, is there going to be any final comments? Because most likely I'm going to go on ahead and just end it because there's nothing more for me to explain as of right now. But hopefully, you people were able to, it's up to you people if you actually enjoyed this live stream. But what matters is hopefully that you people can understand where I'm actually coming from because what I just said is important. Like, I'm just going to say it how it actually is. Yep. So I'm going to see if there's going to be any final comments because pretty much I've already said what I needed to say. Okay, let me see if I can get this ready because I am going to be ending this, live stream in a bit. So that's the one thing that I want to say. Okay, so this should be able to be doing the trick because I am going to be ending this in a bit. Yep. Okay, so I do believe that I see at least one comment from Sonia. Well, this should be the last one. And then after this, I'm just going to go on ahead and just end this because, you know, there's nothing more for me to be said as of right now. Okay, so okay, I should be able to see the comment. Okay, let me see what Sonia is gonna be saying, or I believe she's gonna be saying. My name is Kadeem, and all I do spend my time bitching and bitching and bitching. Wah. All I can really say as of right now, Sonia, is that has got to be the most hilarious comment I have ever checked out. So I just never knew that you were actually good like that of you roasting Kadeem in my live chat. So yeah. But anyways, the one last thing that I'm going to be saying as of right now to Kadeem is this: grow up, hold yourself accountable, and actually own up to your mistakes. And if not, you will be eventually becoming a lost cause, and you have no one to blame but yourself. But anyways, I'm gonna be ending this live stream because I've already said what I had to say. But anyways, thank you for watching this dope live stream that I was currently doing now. So give this live stream a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next upcoming live stream. Bye, everyone.